Will we really see silver reach $50? In this video, I'll present a purely technical analysis of what's happening with silver right now. But first, we need to understand the factors currently influencing the price of metals. Given the current geopolitical calm, the most significant factor is the probability of the Federal Reserve raising interest rates, which has exceeded 80%. As for silver, its declines are significant, and its levels are falling sharply. Therefore, I always advise that with any drop, you should be reassured. Is this decline over, or will silver fall even further? You might be pleased with a drop of around 5%, as happened recently, and then start buying, only to see silver drop by 20%. Therefore, we always need to accurately determine the market direction. When silver rose and approached the $120 level, it quickly dropped to around $61, then rebounded, returning to the $61 area. It then rose again in a second wave, returning once more to the $61 area, and then rose again. Now, silver is returning to the $61 area for the fourth time. What does all this mean? This statement carries several implications. Firstly, the price movement that fell from its peak began with a significant surge, then weakened, and subsequently weakened technically. We are speaking here from a technical analysis perspective. Technically, silver is expected to continue its decline, with its next move being a break below the $61 level. This is what technical analysis dictates. I urge everyone to note that most analyses from major analysts and institutions express a pessimistic outlook for silver in the coming days. We are beginning to hear predictions of silver reaching the $54 and $50 ranges, and perhaps even lower. Some voices are suggesting the possibility of silver technically returning to the $40 level. When silver breaks through the $68 level and reaches $72, it heads directly towards the $61 level. You have heard this figure many times because silver's fall is often painful and sharp, ranging between 5%, 10%, and 20%. Therefore, the concept of minor support levels is ineffective. That's why I'm telling you that the current support level is around $61, and if it breaks, we'll immediately be looking at the $54 level. Imagine a drop from $61 to $54, and then to near $50. You might even see levels around $45 and $40. Of course, returning to these levels is what traders call returning to the crime scene. This is a term they use to describe gold or silver returning to the crime scene. For them, the crime scene is the area where silver was previously trading sideways above $30 and close to $40, or even up to $50, before finally reaching the $54 level. In short, silver is technically weak and currently teetering on the edge, specifically around the $61 to $61.50 range. If this area is broken, we will immediately start considering targeting the $54 area, then the $50 area. At that point, you will see very significant drops, and there will be no meaningful support levels at that time. This is our analysis of silver and our technical outlook. Applying this, even if we consider drawing this trend, you will notice that silver is retreating at a steep angle. In any case, we are in a downtrend, and there is no possibility of price consolidation at present unless market makers and major players emerge in the $61 area. It is important to note that these major players are currently absent. There is no buying or selling momentum from them. Remember this well, because if they were present, we would have witnessed massive price movements, like those we saw previously, and we would have easily seen this area broken. However, if they are present and interested in buying silver, you will see prices return to $72 and $82, rebounding towards the peak of $92, and then start considering the $120 level. This current analysis does not negate the positive outlook adopted by all institutions and major analysts regarding silver. We are only discussing immediate current analysis based on the existing market data.